So there once was a little boy, a baseball player, probably 9-10 years old. This little boy loved to play the game of baseball. It was the only sport he would think about and talk about. When teachers or anyone would ask him what he wanted to be when he grew up, never once did he say a fireman, a police officer, or a doctor like all the other kids would say. It was always a professional baseball player. Well, this little boy ran into a tough situation early in his career. You see, every team he played for, he was always a shortstop. But when he was selected to be on the All-Star team, that was no longer his position. The coach thought there was someone better fit for that position, as it should be. The best player plays. Period. Not any of this every kid should get an opportunity. No, if you aren't good enough, you should sit on the bench until you prove that you should be playing. But we'll save that for another day. So anyways, back to the little boy. This kid was distraught. He was always a shortstop. It was his favorite position, and his favorite professional baseball player also played shortstop, so that was all that he knew. It was the only position that he played and the only position that he studied. So when he got the news that he would no longer be the starting shortstop, he wanted to quit the game that he loved so much. Thankfully, for this boy's parents, they saw how hurt he was and wanted to help him feel better. The dad of the little boy said, "Son, do you want to quit? Or do you want to be the starting shortstop for your team and play baseball with your friends?" The little boy replied, "I want to be the starting shortstop and I want to play with my friends." Of course he did. It was his favorite sport and he loved having fun. So the dad told him, "All right, bud, this isn't going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of time, practice, and focus in order to make this happen. But we have to show up to the field an hour early before practice and stay an hour after practice to take ground balls so you can get better and become the starting shortstop again." So the little boy obviously listened to his dad, and that was what they did. Every practice, the little boy and his dad would show up an hour early and stay an hour later just to take more ground balls. A little over a month went by and there was a big tournament for his team. And when the kids were getting ready to take the field, the coach told the little boy he was going to be starting shortstop. So the little boy ran out to the position happy as could be, gave his dad a thumbs up, and went on to play one of the best games of his young career. He actually went on to win Player of the Game. Alright, you guys probably already guessed it, that little boy was me. I was a kid who lost his shortstop position, then went on to win it back and win Player of the Game. Now I'm not one to sit here and reminisce back on the old baseball days. My time with that sport is over and done with. But the reason I'm telling you guys this story is because looking back, that little boy has always helped me through tough situations when things aren't going my way. When I feel like I just want to give up. One thing I remember about this little boy was how focused he was. So focused that anything that was going on around him didn't matter. If his friend was having a birthday party, he was making sure he got his practice in before he went to the party. And if he didn't get his practice in before the party, he was either missing out or showing up late so he could get that practice in. Most of you, including myself, can take notes on this little boy because a lot of us tend to miss out on how powerful being focused actually is. You see, a lot of us want these big, exciting things to happen in our lives, but never put the focus towards anything to make them happen. Take Freddie for an example. Freddie wants to buy rental property, but never puts the money away to save for it. Instead of being focused on saving for that rental property, he's too focused on buying 12-ounce drinks over the weekend with his friends who have no dreams themselves. So they tend to get Freddie off track. They tend to get him out of focus from what he actually wants to do with his life. Focus is a lot more powerful than what you think. If you flip the switch from lack of focus to focused right now, just imagine how different your life would look within the next year. You know what? Screw the next year. Within the next couple months, just imagine how different your life would look. If you decided today to put your head down, put up your blinders, only focus on your goals, your dreams, your happiness, the life you've been wanting to live is a lot closer than what you actually think. Listen to me, guys. Say it with me 3 times. Focus is powerful. Focus is powerful. Focus is powerful. Now I can't hear you guys saying it, but I hope you did. Make today the day that you flip that switch from lack of focus to focused and watch your life change instantly.